on site at the Potato Bowl in Grand Forks, North Dakota handled business against Portland State. The Vikings entered this one being outscored 111-0 by their opponents, UND coming off a narrow defeat to FBS top 25 ranked Kansas State. The opening kickoff signifying the Schmidt era in Grand Forks, and it wasn't long before UND got on the board. Opening drive, it's Jerry Kaminsky to true freshman Nathan Romatka, 5 yards for the score and a 7-0 lead. Romatka would end this one with 2 scores. Ensuing kickoff, that is when you knew it was going to be a long night for Portland State. The ball is knocked loose by Jet Sutton and recovered by Grant Nolan to set up Nodak with great field position. And they would capitalize. 2 rushing touchdowns for Kaminsky last weekend, and he gets his 3rd of the year on this 7-yard rush. Just 4 minutes later, UND back in the red zone, and it's the first of many touchdowns to come for 4 Winds grad Dang Dang. This one, a 4-yard pitch and catch from Kaminsky as UND goes up 3 scores early. In the second quarter, it's North Dakota leading big still when the defense comes up with their first turnover of the game. Avery Scott with his 3rd career interception to give the UND offense the ball back. It was a 30-point lead after the break, and in the third, the Fighting Hawks pick up right where they left off. First career touchdown for the Grand Forks Central grad Trey Coons, a 4-yard score from Kaminsky. Portland State makes it respectable in the box score, scoring 14 in the second half as UND picks up its first win in the Schmidt era, 50-20 the final.
That was never our emphasis, was, hey, new era, whatever, this and that. It was go out there and play well. You know, like that was the most important thing for us, was to go out there and make sure that we live up to the standard every day. And then it was the response too as well. You know, we talk a lot about going 1-0 and treating every single day like, you know, it's 4th and 1, like it's the last 2 minutes, you know, in Manhattan, and really trying to beat an opponent on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Thursday. And, you know, I think our guys did a good job of just, they'll buy into those messages.
For sophomore quarterback Jerry Kaminsky, he picks up his first career win. After a stellar debut in Manhattan, Kansas, the Sun Prairie, Wisconsin native shined again. 164 yards and 4 touchdowns through the air, and he added 70 yards on the ground with that score.
Sometimes, you know, waiting a year and really being able to evolve and be ready for the next phase of your career, I think is really important. Like I just think he was ready. I think he just he's evolved now to the spot where, hey man, I'm ready to be the starting quarterback. You know, and I think that's the part that's pretty neat right now, is that he's taken this thing and run with it the last 2 weeks.
Defensively, it was a few big plays for the Vikings that got them on the board, but when it mattered most, the group shined, forcing 3 turnover on downs in as many tries. A solid showing as the team prepares for a battle with top 10 ranked Montana next Saturday.
I think we're in a good position. You know, it's us versus us, like Coach said, and, you know, we respecting all teams, but we fear none, so that's that.
The final again from the Alaris Center, UND gets a 50-burger, Portland State 20, as Nodak gets their first win in the Schmidt era. Reporting in Grand Forks, Ryan Bolin, KVRR Sports.